as you can see, I'm actually going to do this so I can see what I'm recording today. So we're gonna move things around. And we're gonna bend this down a bit. So here we have the small snap kit. And here is the kit I have been working on. And as you can see, I have the 3 landing gears and the boring ram down. And let's see if we can get this on camera now. I'm not sure. And we back off a bit, and here you can see the landing gear actually working. So the next step for this one is, sorry for the noise, my butt is too big, I was bumping into things. As I was saying, the next step on this is to make the sides. Now, I will not be using this as a reference. I will be using my larger Falcon. Sorry. This one. Also snap kit. Size comparison. Yeah, the reason I'm not using the smaller one is because for a place like this, for example, it barely goes down anything in the hull. While you look at this, it actually sinks down a couple of millimeters, as well as on the larger Rebel. So that's why I'm going with this as a reference when I'm making the side panels here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start with the escape pods, and if you give me a second. Okay, I need to open up the bag here. So, let's see if I pick the right sprue. I could, in principle, take those two, actually. I think I need to take a closer look at the instruction. Anyway, with a bit of remodeling, these two can actually be made to replace this entire part. So I basically will be, let's see if I remove this entire thing to give you a bit of a better view. Now I didn't have it read up on the way I saw on the internet, but basically I think he cut off in here and glued. First off, he shortened these and then glued on this entire piece, but I'm gonna take a look here off camera. I can actually insert those over the, I'm actually gonna snip it off here. See. There we go. Now these are engine exhausts from a Hornet, I think it's 1/48 scale. But as you can see, they can actually fit here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure and measure this length and measure from here and the same length here, and then I'm going to cut it off. And then I have to file away material on this so it can fit these two sides. So it's going to be a bit tricky, but I think I can do it without too much of a headache. And then we need to fix the actual escape pods. So now I'm showing you on the smaller, but there. Actually, I'm going to get it off. So basically the only thing I'm going to be building is this inner part. Anything on the outside I might just ignore. So I'm just going to have a very loose indication of that there is something there. And of course I'm going to have to cover up the hole I made. But yeah, I'm going to add the front window as well. And I can actually do that right now, because it needs painting. I know that it won't be similar to rest of the cockpit here, because when I made it, I got a bit funky, so I might just remove it later and make a new one. So there we go. Supposed to have two more let's see if you can see it here. There's supposed to be two more dividers. Right now I only have 1, 2, 3 windows. It's supposed to have let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 windows. Actually, yeah, it's supposed to have one in the middle here, right down the middle, but I took a bit of poetic license and did my own version. So that's it for now. I have the I'm gonna try to make it better. Or should I say joint setup here for that one, and have the laser weapon there. So that's the update for now. I'm be back when I've gotten somewhere with the sides here. So bye. And we're rolling. Well, it's been about 2 weeks since I made another update on this one, but I haven't posted anything yet, so here we have both the halves finished, I hope. Last few weeks I've been working on the Deflector dish. Now this is the third incarnation of the Deflector dish. The first one was rigid, it could just turn. The second version had these struts on the outside, as they were sitting quite close to the edge. I thought I was satisfied with that, but I wasn't. So I made mine look a little bit more like Rebels. There. So from that side, and I don't know if you can see it, we'll turn this thing, stand it on the edge, and we move the camera a bit. I'm gonna hold this thing up now and turn it around. As you can see, it has that rod in the middle, just like the Rebel model has. And I added the nipple inside the deflector dish. The reason let's see, there, I added the strip on the outside was, whoops, as we all know, the deflector dish is a bit too large on this model. Sorry for the sniffles. As I was saying, the deflector dish is a bit too large, so when I filed it down, I was a bit clumsy and it didn't get even around, so I added this as a, how should we say, well, it looks a bit more like the original now, anyway. Excuse me, I'm gonna pause for a moment. And we're back. Sorry, I had to go sneeze and blow. The next step for this project is, excuse me, there, is to actually start making the escape pods, or the marking for them. So I'm going to take the large Falcon, which is standing over there, and I'm basically going to photograph that, reduce the size, and try to use that as a template as I build for this. So I'll be back when I've finished one or both sides, so see ya. Hi guys, I just had, sorry, I just had a quick well, I watched my previous recordings, and I noticed the light on some of the videos were pretty bright, so when I showed you this deflector dish, there wasn't much detail to be shown, especially when I talked about my second incarnation. Actually, I found a piece here for it. I'll lay it down here. This piece sat actually here on the outside. Whoops. So it pretty much sat on these, you see a couple of black spots, one here, and one down below here, and you see the fourth from the first rigid glue spots. The thing I've done when I did this the first time was I drilled a bit of a hole in the deflector dish where I later glued the strut that went down to the part here. So the second incarnation of this, I did a similar approach, except I had this part on the outside here. See if we can see it sitting. Well, let's see if I can get my tweezer here. I had it sat like this, but then it came very close to the edge here, so I scrapped that idea and I went with the one I have now. Obviously I can't lift this dish up now because it's secured from the inside, and this is the final time I'm actually going to glue this thing together now. Let's zoom out a bit. As you can see, I've added an extra bit of plastic here. Same on the other side. And that's as far as I've gotten. I think I did the last shot about 2 days ago, so might have been yesterday. I glued this one. Let's see, I added this one yesterday, glued it last night, so yeah, last night I secured this one. I have a few things left to do, like cleaning it up here, and actually that's down, but I need to clean it up here and down there, and then the deflector dish is going to be painted. As well as the windows on the cockpit here. Or I'm gonna wait with the cockpit a bit and start painting that when the rest of the ship is ready for paint, actually. So that's it for this video, and I'm actually going to start dishing them out now tonight. It's Thursday, 2nd of, let's see, March, April. So this video will probably be up sometime next week, so I'll see you guys. Bye.